What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of No Holds Barred Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Kyle Masters. As always, here to do the Smackdown spoiler for this week, as it is the last Smackdown of 2015. Jumping right into the opening segment, we had New Day to open up the show. I guess they cut a promo about New Year's. They probably incorporated their name into it, as you would expect. It was probably hilarious as hell, too. I mean, they need something to boost SmackDown up, as SmackDown is usually god-awful and terrible and just shit. But they probably talked about Raw as well. This was probably the highlight of SmackDown, to be honest. I'll get into that later. But after that, the Dudley Boys come out, followed by Kalisto, as it's only Kalisto coming out because Sin Cara hurt himself on Raw. I guess he separated his shoulder, so who knows how long he's going to be out for. But whatever, that's Sin Cara for you, right? He gets hurt all the time. He's Botch Cara. That's why he wonders why people call him Botch Cara. But anyways, it turns into a 6-man tag team match. Looks like the Dudleys and Kalisto picked up the win. It probably was a decent match. It probably lasted a long time. As SmackDown is only 2 hours long, they need to fill in some spots. So this was probably the longest match of the night, I'm going to guess. But anyways, moving on, we had a second match. We had Tyler Breeze against Goldust. And apparently, what happened in this match, Tyler Breeze and Summer Rae split up for a New Year's resolution, I guess. It's just kind of weird, but whatever. Tyler Breeze ended up picking up the win in this match. What does this mean for Tyler Breeze? Does he go on with a manager, or does he just go on as a singles competitor with no manager? They could even bring up someone from NXT. Who knows? But we'll see what the Tyler Breeze character has for us in the future. Going into match number 3, we had two members of the Wyatt family, Braun Strowman and Luke Harper, facing off against the Usos. This was probably a half-decent match, as I was reading a little bit in the spoilers. The Wyatts ended up winning this match. I'm not sure if there was Wyatt interference from the other two. I'm going to guess there probably was to pick up a win over the Usos, but I'm guessing this is probably an easy win for the Wyatt family, as their two giant members went off against the Usos. What's next for the Wyatts after this? I don't know. I mean, there's just no really current direction right now for the Wyatts. I mean, they're not feuding it with any current team right now, so who knows? Maybe they're going to wait off till after the Royal Rumble to start a feud. So we'll see what the Wyatts have in store in 2016. Moving into the next match, we had Brie Bella and Alicia Fox face off against Naomi and Tamina Snuka. Yeah, you heard that right. Tamina Snuka was in a match. Whether or not she wrestled or not, I couldn't really get anything out of the details. But, yeah, there was a match between those two. Well, I guess still can't believe that Tamina Snuka had a match. This is nuts. But anyways, this is probably ending up a quick match. I hate how they emphasize the Divas Revolution, but then they put shit like this on the table for us. I know they're slacking in somewhat Divas right now with Nikki Bella being hurt, but that shouldn't make a difference. They had a sick Divas match on Raw between Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch. That was awesome. Why can't they do shit like that on SmackDown? So again, going to my previous podcast, hopefully SmackDown USA Network ends up being better than this crap. So moving on to another match, we had Dolph Ziggler against Bo Dallas. Really? This was a match? Are you fucking kidding me? This was a match? This was probably a job match. I guarantee you Dolph Ziggler beats Bo Dallas in less than a minute. That is terrible. Oh my god. I really highly doubt this was anything good. So, you know what? I literally have enough said for this. So, moving in to the main event of SmackDown, we had Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose against Sheamus and Kevin Owens. They're really weird. I thought Sheamus would be teaming up with one of the members of League of Nations, whether or not this is foreshadowing Owens to joining the team in the future or not, but that would be pretty cool. But anyways, this is probably a really good match. I'm guessing. I really hope so. Reigns and Ambrose did end up picking the win. There was one moment after the match where Owens was about to powerbomb Ambrose through the announce table again, but Reigns stopped it with a Superman punch, and they ended the show with Ambrose and Reigns holding up their respective titles. I really do think maybe they should have let Owens powerbomb Ambrose for the second time in the same week through the table. I mean, if they wanted to get SmackDown's ratings up, as I also read SmackDown's viewership ratings weren't going to be the best this week. They're projecting it to be very low. So I think that should have happened. He should have powerbombed them through the table. You needed SmackDown ratings to go up. Just do it. I mean, if it's 2 times in a row, no one's gonna have wrongs with that. It's just gonna make Kevin Owens look bigger for his match against Dean Ambrose and build to the hype. I mean, I just don't understand why they didn't let him do it. But yeah, that's pretty much SmackDown. It is really quick, guys. So those are the spoilers for you. Tune in next week for our Raw review, and we have a couple other podcasts coming up. As we said before, 2016 is a big year for NHBWP, so look out for good things on the horizon. Other than that, be sure to like this video, comment if you want, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our channel. Other than that, I'm your host, Kyle Masters. As always, that's it.